All right, hey guys, Justin Brock here, and today I am going to answer some questions. And the big question I'm going to answer today is what should you look for in an FMO, or we can also say what should we look for in our business relationships. But in insurance, FMO comes up quite a bit. So this is going to be three things to look for in an FMO, three things to look for in any business relationships, because it can be transcribed to just general business relationships. But I'm going to talk about these three kind of high-level overview things, and hopefully within each one dive into enough to make it relevant. Okay, so number one, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. We've all heard this before, right? So, if I'm carrying eggs back from, afar or whatever, and I put all the eggs for the whole village in one basket, and I drop the basket and I break all the eggs, boom, we all starving. So, we don't want to do that. We don't want to put all our eggs in one basket. Now, what does that mean when you're talking about forming a business relationship? What I mean by that is, I don't think in most cases someone should be all in one relationship. Make sure that you're forming multiple relationships. Now, that doesn't mean you don't have to have, there are cases where it's better to have a lot of your contracts in one area or something like that, but I wouldn't lean so heavy on it that you're dependent on that one relationship. Always be ready to have another relationship that can help you, okay? So don't have the deck stacked too in the favor of one business relationship. Don't put all your eggs in that basket. Make sure you're building other relationships that can give you, an out or an olive branch to say, okay, this isn't working out. Maybe I need to hit this other relationship up. So don't put all your eggs in one basket is the first one. Okay, so diversify who you're who you're building relationships with, that sort of thing. Number two, different strokes for different folks. So when you're building relationships, some people like things or need things that other people don't, okay? So if I tell you exactly what I'm looking for, like if I start getting into, should you assign your commissions or not? Well, it depends on the scenario. It depends on who you are and what you need and what they're giving you, and there's a lot of factors that go there, right? Or should I work in a call center? There are factors like, am I doing this forever, or am I doing it to learn for a little while and then change and shift gears? There's a lot that goes into that. So understand that there are different strokes for different folks. There's many people online that want to say, this is the way you should do it. This is the best way. I don't believe that there's a best way. There's the best way for you, and that fits your specific need. There are cases where taking a lower compensation structure but having someone that works in your area help train you makes sense, because you're getting that one-on-one attention. There's many people out there with higher compensation structures that are making less money with people that lower compensation structures, because they have more support, more training, more opportunity. Okay, so that's number two. All right, number three, we had trouble finding a euphemism for this, but it's know when to fold them. Okay, so when you have, when you're playing poker, obviously every now and then you need to fold. If you don't ever fold, then, it might confuse people as far as to when you call your bluff, but you'd have to know when to fold them, because sometimes you're about to go all in and you have nothing in your hand and you got to fold them, right? So same thing with a business relationship. Know when the business relationship has stopped working for you and it's not beneficial for you anymore, and learn how to figure out how to get out of it or start hedging into a different relationship. I mean, that's just the honest thing to tell someone, because even though there's a ton of opportunity with different relationships out there, you never know when someone's switch is going to flip and they're going to be looking at you in a different light than they were before, or any number of different things that can happen. So know when to fold on a relationship and move on. Okay, so again, these are three high-level overview tips. I think that you can get into the weeds on very, very specific questions, but it's not always black and white. So I don't want to answer that. In a video that I'm going to do in the future very soon, you'll see come out, it's going to be more on the specific topic of when you should assign your commissions, or if that or explaining exactly what that is to people and letting them know when they should and when they shouldn't, because there's far too many people that have done it in circumstances where it wasn't beneficial to them. And then there are some people that knock it even in circumstances where it might be a better thing for someone out there. So we're going to get into that next, and I appreciate you watching this video. Please leave a comment below on specific scenarios. Here on YouTube, you can put a comment, specific scenarios where you might have a question on, should I do this or should I not do this, and we can talk it out. So thanks for watching, guys.